Pachelbel's Canon in D, one of the most very famous songs in the world, and it was written in the 1700s, and most people still know it today. Here's the basis of the canon. This is what the harmony is based on for the entire song. Ready? And it's D. And that's repeated throughout the song. Now we'll add some harmony. A little more harmony. See how it's building? Now you might be waiting for the part that goes, but I felt like that might be a little bit too difficult for this level. So check out the intermediate level if you'd like to learn a little bit harder version of that with that part of the melody in it. All right, again, this is the canon. Canon is something that is repeated over and over, but started in different intervals. Like this is, well, yeah, this is the basis of the entire song. Now on the second measure, the left hand does exactly the same thing, but we're building. So we start with 3 on F sharp. Remember, all Fs and Cs are sharp, of course, in the key of D. You know that by now. All right, so D in your left hand, F sharp in the right hand. Well, actually, let's just do the right hand. Ready? And it's F sharp, all half notes. Cross over C sharp. Now, stop there a minute. The note right below C is B. This is a B. That is below middle C. So there's the B, and then if you go down one lower note, you get to A. You'll see those pretty frequently in the treble clef, so get to know those notes. That's a B and an A, then a B again, and C sharp. Practice your hands separately on that line and then put them together. Okay, now this is not, for the next line, not this F sharp and D, but this F sharp and D. Now, those fingerings, I believe I left that at 5 and 3, but I test all these songs on current students that I have, and they were like, oh, that's a little bit difficult. Why don't we make it 1 and 3 and then cross 2 and 4 over? So I'll suggest these fingerings. 1 on D and 3 on F sharp. Let's try that. Ready? And D and F sharp. Now just cross over 2 and 4 to C sharp and E. Now we're not going exactly in rhythm right now. B and D with 1 and 3. Now cross over 2 and 4. And then 1 and 3 is set up right beautifully to play that G and B. Now, you can use your thumb on a black note here. It makes sense to do it. And then come back to the B and D. And there's the E and C sharp. That's the interval of a sixth again. And now you're set up to, again, the left hand does exactly the same thing on the next line. So let's analyze this. I love to analyze music. So this is actually, there's a D in your left hand, then in your right hand there's an F sharp and an A, and of course the D is repeated. So let's put all those together. Let's put this D up here. If you play all that together, what do you get? You get a D chord. So all we're doing here is arpeggiating the D chord. The left hand plays D, And while that holds, your right hand plays F sharp, A, and repeats the D. It's so clever of Pachelbel. All right, so that's the D chord. Then your left hand gives you the base of the chord, which is A. Now you already know the A chord is A, C sharp, and E. Let's make that E fly down and play here. So that is an inversion of the A chord. You're familiar with inversions. You're just playing the notes in a different order. So your left hand plays A and holds while the right hand plays E, A, C sharp. Now the next part, the next measure, we don't know the B minor chord yet, but I'd put that in there anyway because you'll learn it eventually. So the B minor chord is B, D, and F sharp. Let's put that B on the top. So we have B in your left hand, D, F sharp, B. That is the B minor chord. The next chord is F sharp minor. I'll just give you these notes. F sharp, A, C sharp. Now we're going to invert it and put the C sharp on the bottom and keep the F sharp and the A exactly where they were. So the left hand plays F sharp and the right hand plays C sharp, F sharp, A. And now we have a G chord. G, D, G, B. You've seen that many times by now because we've unlocked it already. The left hand goes way down here. I'm not sure if you can see that in the video, but anyway, you know where D is. Okay, then the right hand plays a D chord, D, F sharp, A. On the last line, we have G in the left hand, D, G, B. Now you'll notice the left hand holds while the right hand plays, but these notes don't hold. You don't hold these notes down. In the right hand, these are eighth notes for these last two lines. So once you play the note, you lift it up to play the next note. You lift it up to play the next note. But the left hand holds because the left hand, the bass clef, is counted separately from the right hand. So let's try that G chord. It's left hand G, hold it. Right hand plays D, G, A. Now you already know this next part because you've seen it before. It's A, E, A, C sharp. And now we have left hand is playing D and right hand is playing F sharp and D, like that. Now, contrary motion means you move away. Parallel motion means you move in the same direction. So this last arpeggio, let's try the right hand by itself. We have F sharp and D, but then this begins the contrary motion D arpeggio. D, F sharp, A, and then we have F sharp and D together to make a nice chord sound there. The left hand has a D and another D, and then here's the D arpeggio going the opposite direction. So when we put all that together, it sounds like this. The last two measures are this. Ready, and. And again, I'm playing them a little bit methodically. Let's put, what is that? Rit, E, dim. It's not ritty-dim. It is rit for retard or slow down gradually. E means end. Dim is short for diminuendo. So we're going to gradually slow down and get softer. Let's play the last two measures. Ready, and. Rit, E, dim. Now, let's put your right foot on the right pedal. If you're on a keyboard, you probably only have one pedal. So put your foot down on the pedal, the right foot. All right. All right. Let's play the last two measures with the pedal. Ready, and. And you don't really need to change that because that's all the D chord.
Together you and me make perfect harmony. I hear a rhapsody.